Hey, how's it going? King Heracross here, and today I have a new deck list that I've been kind of working on that I think honestly can be really good in the current metagame, and it is a new iteration of Zoroark Crustle. So, Zoroark Crustle was a deck that I've been working on for a little while now, a little bit before Milwaukee as well, and I think the deck is good. It has its potential. But I just wasn't where I wanted to be with the deck when it came time for Milwaukee. So I ended up like not really considering the deck, and I was like, I don't know. But I revisited the deck. I revisited the deck after Milwaukee. And like I started thinking about it, and as of right now, we're kind of in a meta where I was able to construct a list that I feel like is really good. So I have leaned a little bit more into Zoroark in this list, as I do think Zoroark is a really strong version of this. I am trying out the Cyrano version of this build right now. I don't know if that's gonna be the optimal way. There could be better ways to play it with, like, say, Arven, TM Evo, play more tools like that, and just play more into that line. That could be better, and that could be more efficient for this deck specifically. But I have like the Cyrano right now, and I do think that it is very solid. Just get your Zoroarks, get them efficiently. Helps you get like your Fez and your Pecharunt. It's a very efficient like supporter. And like has shown success in like other versions of Zoroark, and I just wanted to try it out. Now, I have went down to a 1-1 Crustle line. The reason being is because I do think Crustle in this meta game is still really good, as it helps you against your Goldenga matchup, it helps you against your Ceruledge matchup, and it helps you against some other matchups. But I do think that there are a lot more matchups where you are able to play more so into the Zoroark package, rather than the necessity to play into being a Crustle deck. So I put less emphasis on being a Crustle deck, like I was trying to do with the original Zoroark Crustle deck, and I put more emphasis in being kind of a Zoroark deck. So that's why you only see the 1-1 Crustle line. I haven't had any issues with this. I think it feels pretty good. I wouldn't mind having a little bit more agency into getting the Crustle established quickly. Like one card that I think you could add is like a second E-switch, so that you can have more agency to like set it up with like NSPP up, Energy Switch. That way you can like attach Ascension, NSPP up, Energy Switch more often in matches. That's like one thing that I would add possibly. But besides that, seems fine. I still have like the Cleffa in here for consistency. I do have the Psyduck still. I think the Psyduck is good in Zoroark, prevents the Direct Bolt Dusknoir matchup from being shaky. Also makes the Zard matchup a lot easier, because that's a good that's like a really weird matchup, especially since they are playing Dusk lines right now. But granted, Psyduck's not going to do enough on its own because of Klefki, so they'll be able to pop it, like so do their pops and like do their thing with Dusknoirs, even through Psyduck. But I have some other cards in here that like I do think help with that matchup as well, that I'll get to in a little bit. Of course you got like the Fez and Pecharunt, like these are just general staples in the deck. I mean, Pecharunt's just a really good attacker as well, which is why I kind of wanted it. I don't think that you want to play more into other mobility cards. I think Pecharunt's just really good on its own. And just like having that secondary attacker that you can just power up in a turn is like really good in the late game. And just having that extra mobility is nice. But also, I like it because it allows you to enable Yveltal. Because I think Yveltal is a really like strong inclusion in Zoroark right now. And being able to make turn games into like being able to turn games into what maybe would be a losing position into a now I can buy time and like set up my board to how I want it, with just a few turns of Yveltal. It's really nice to just have that opportunity to do that stuff. And so I think that like having Yveltal is just really strong, and like it really combos well with the Pecharunt and Munkidori stuff, which like Pecharunt and Munkidori were already really good in this deck. But now that you have now that Yveltal exists, now you have the option to do the Yveltal stuff where you Pecharunt into it, you self-poison, and then you're just retreat locking, and then you're Munkidori damaging your self-inflicted poison damage onto their other guys, so that you can set up multi-price turns, which makes it very easy to turn the tides in the prize mapping back into your favor when you're already on a when you're already on the setback. Supporter lines are pretty standard. Like 3 Iono, 3 Cyrano, 2 Boss. I mean, 2 Hilda. I've debated going down to 1. 2 feels fine, but like I don't know if we need the 2. And like adding the second E-switch. I'm still uncertain on that, but I do think that like having this much evolution search is still good. I like having Hilda because it allows me to search for the Luminous Energy, which is a second Grass Energy for Crustle and a 7th Dark. So like I think that having that flexibility is really, really nice. So I don't know if it's overkill to have 2, or if you only need 1 and you can put the second E-switch. But I'm gonna keep testing that and see how I like that. Of course, you have the one Turo for just board fixing, but also like just like to reset some guys. Sometimes like you can reset a Zoroark that was damaged if the powerful rage attack isn't really gonna help you in this situation. Sometimes you can go double Munkidori, Turo Munkidori, so you get a 3rd Munkidori proc. And sometimes like you can pick up the Cleffa, you can pick up your Crustle if you don't need it anymore. You can pick up a 2 prize, that's a liability. Like there's a lot of things that Turo provides, and like it's just very good for prize fixing, for getting out of potential retreat lock shenanigans, just stuff like that. So, and like of course we're maximized on like the basic search, like in Poffins, play a lot of 7 HP basics. We don't need a lot of Nest Balls in this deck, because our other searches are going to be Artazon and Cyrano. Cyrano gets our Pecharunt, and Artazon can allow us to more comfortably get the Munkidoris, the Reshirams, and the Yveltals. But we do still have a Nest Ball, so that we can maximize that a little bit more. You have the two Super Rod and a Night Stretcher for your recursion. I think that you just need a lot of recursion in this deck. You need to cycle a lot, and like having that flexibility and like having that comfortability to have that heavy recursion allows you to like play more heavy into like say Yveltal, more heavy into like going a second Crustle later in the game. Allows you to more comfortably just recycle a Psyduck. So like if they carry your duck, you're more fine going like Night Stretcher or Super Rod for the duck back if you have to do that, instead of being like, oh, this is my only recursion card, so I can't do that anymore, really. We play 2 Ends PP up. I think that like because you're playing more of a Zoroark deck, I think having that acceleration is really nice. You have the E-switch, so like it adds onto that as well, but like just, I mean, Dark Patch, it's basically just Dark Patch, so like that's just really, really nice to have. And just have that flexibility to set up multiple Zoroarks in a turn. We do play Pal Pad, just to recur back some supporters. We are playing the Tool Scrapper. Now, I do like the Tool Scrapper, and I do think that is really nice. My idea with this is that against Absol decks, one of the main ways that they can tank your Crustle hit with like Quarterstone is going to be like Lively Stadium or Bravery Charm. So, they can't really tank it with Lively Stadium alone because you punch your 240, but they can tank it with a Bravery Charm. So, if you're able to set up a Crustle and they attach a Bravery Charm to the Cornerstone, you can Tool Scrapper that, and then you can knock it out in one punch. And now they have to set up another Cornerstone, but in the meantime, you're able to heal a lot of the damage they did off with Munkidori. And also it helps against Gardevoir, since, I'm not sure... I'm still kind of figuring this out, but like I've been seeing some Gardevoir lists start playing Drifloon a little bit more. So I'm kind of like playing Tool Scrapper also as a sort of meta call to kind of be like, okay, if you're gonna play Drifloon, that's fine. I can play Tool Scrapper now, and I can more comfortably deal with your Drifloon instead of like being like, okay, I don't really have a way to answer this, and my goal is to just keep one-shotting your Guardies. So now I can go Tool Scrapper your Drifloon, kill your Guardie. So that's the idea. I think it's a good inclusion, and I think right now it's just a good meta call. If the meta shifts from now to whatever regional you're going to where not a lot of decks are running Drifloon, Absol doesn't look as good, you could probably cut this, but as of right now, I do think it is really good. Onto the tools, we do run the Hero's Cape as our E-spec. I think that having the option to make your Crustle very tanky is way too good to pass up on, and also it is really, really nice to have a tanky Zoroark right now. So I do think that the card right now has a lot more merit to it than maybe other formats. I think Secret Box is fine, but like I think that you don't need that since you play more heavy into the Zoroark stuff. So you have a lot more draw through your deck. You have a lot more comfortability to find what you need when you need it. So I think just having the Hero's Cape to allow yourself to be a little bit more tanky with your Crustle, with Zoroarks, even making like maybe the Psyduck tankier, or like one of your 2-prize liabilities like Fez or Pecharunt more tanky, just allows a lot more nuance into how you can play your boards, I think, and like can allow you to have a lot more flexibility of what you can do. I do play a Binding Mochi. This card could be cuttable, but like the reason I was kind of like wanting to add it was I was like, okay, we have Pecharunt, we're already gonna be poisoning ourselves, so like why not have a Mochi in here to have some extra damage amp? And like it's felt fine, but I'm not sure if it's necessary. You might be able to just like go without it, because there's not a lot of decks right now that are running 2 10 HP bodies that like you need to one-shot immediately. And like against like some matches where it's like they have phase and you might need to one-shot it, they're usually, you have the ability to kind of go Crustle if you need to kind of like stall some time and punch it. But I think it's fine. I haven't had any like scenarios come up where it's like, oh, if I didn't have Mochi, this would be a bad situation. But I haven't had any good like, or I haven't had any like exceptional situations where it's like I've wanted Mochi. So probably a cuttable card. Could cut this for E-Switch, could cut this for something else, but I've kept it in for right now. And then of course Air Balloon just gives you some mobility. You don't always want to bench Pecharunt, so like having that extra mobility within the Air Balloon can always be nice. Allows you to play more to single prize boards, allows you to not have to just bench a 2-prizer to switch through your dark Pokemon. And also another thing is that Pecharunt's limited to dark Pokemon, so you might not want to switch into a dark Pokemon. You might want to just switch into, say, your Crustle, or you might want to switch into your Cleffa without burning an energy, or like for whatever reason, if you need to buy time, you can switch into your Reshiram, or you can honestly go into Munkidori. Basically, it just allows you to have more flexibility where how you're mobile, instead of being limited to the dark Pokemon. But also it allows you to put it on a Zoroark, so you can go Pecharunt into Zoroark Retreat. And so if you don't have room for Yveltal, that's your Yveltal. And then for the stadiums, this is the card that I'm running for right now for primarily Charizard. Team Rocket's Watchtower. So right now, I have found Charizard's kind of a deck that may not be the best play in any given event. I do think it's a really good play right now. As of like, if it's like the best play, like if we're looking at like Vegas and stuff, I'm unsure. I would think like as of right now, Zard is like probably one of the better plays. So I do think it's a deck that you have to kind of respect. So one of the things that I found is that Psyduck alone is not going to fix that matchup for you, but some extra disruption on like how they're able to construct their boards is enough with the Psyduck. So I wanted to add the Team Rocket's Watchtower, and that allows me to shut up Pidgeot with an Iono, and so they only play 2 stadiums, so it's really easy to kind of break them off of Iono, especially if they burned a stadium early on in the game, to where you can go, okay, I'm gonna now punch your yard, you don't have a Pidgeot, and I'm just gonna be able to sweep you from here, and as long as I can maintain a relative prize mapping that doesn't allow you to, like, one-shot my Zoroarks, I should be fine. And also, you can go sit behind Crustle, because the deck usually only plays 2 boss. So, like, as long as you're not allowing them to activate Counter Catcher, it's, like, really, really easy to just kind of, like, fix your board to be able to, like, go Crustle and just, like, sit behind that and just punch stuff. So that's another good thing to do. And also, it just helps against the niche matchups like Raging Bolt and Terrabots. You don't see those that often, but, like, it does help against those, and, like, those can be not as good matchups. Crustle makes them kind of okay, but still kind of shaky matchups, so Watchtower can also help against those. And it helps against, like, the Dunsparce deck, so, like, Alakazam, Cockador, just stuff like that. So it's really nice. And then, of course, you got Artazon for some search. And then, like, I play a 6 Dark, 1 Luminous, 1 Grass. I don't think you need more than 1 Grass, which is why I have the Luminous in here, because I'm like, I didn't want 2 Grass, but I wanted more Dark. or I didn't want more grass, but I wanted more agency to attach to my Crustle, so I added the Luminous. Since it's basically I'm adding the second grass without adding the second grass, essentially, since like it also provides dark energy. So it's really helpful, and also it allows you to potentially, like, if it's in a pinch, you can mind bend somebody. It allows that flexibility, and I think that is really good. So I have some matches that I streamed recently playing this deck in an online tournament. While my result wasn't what I wanted it to be, I do think that again, kind of like how I did for the Slowzard matchup, I got some really good games, I think, with the deck, and I do think that, like, I was able to show off the potential of the deck really well, and so I do believe that I'm able to more comfortably show off the deck's potential. So I'm gonna show off a few matches from that, and hopefully y'all can see kind of where the potential of the deck lies, and maybe it interests you in playing the deck yourself. So I'm gonna segue to those matches. I hope y'all enjoy them. Check out if you are interested in coaching, check out the description. Make sure to like, subscribe. And if you want to watch the VODs, the full streams, I have a playlist for all of the VODs on my channel if you want to go check this out. But besides that, I hope you all enjoy the matches, and I'll let it segue there. So, y'all take it easy.
Alright. Oh, what?
Okay.
Game will be stuck for me. Check.
Stuck at the Crustle. We're gonna restart. Alright, let's get in it. Hey, Judge agreed, we'll restart. So we're gonna restart, we got a 5-minute extension, so... Let's get it! Let's use all my pieces for Crustle on here. Yep. I mean, this is a pretty standard Crustle list that I'm against. Like, I mean, it's just Gary Beale's list, so, like... I should have benched Reshi, but it's okay.
they going to choose? Sure. Wait. You tell me I prized by 2 or 3 other Zoroarks, dude. You just tell me that straight up? Sure, man. How many bosses does this run? 3? Well? That is Triple Monkey. I just kind of realized that. Poke fan, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that greatly.
Pechi.
Okay, so the discard. Probably the dark, if I were to guess. Oh no, they could discard Iono. That makes more sense, actually. Oh my goodness. Clutch, unironically. So I should draw some Zoroarks here. So 240. I want this to die the edge or to fat or Dapically turns.
There they are. There's my Zoroarks. Now I can play the game a little bit. Please get Fez. Please get Fez. That'd be so funny. Alright. Here, man. No fun not getting the Fez, getting baited into playing it down. If I get boss, I have game, right? Or wait, no, oh wait, no, I do need boss. Oh yeah, if I get boss, I get game. Boss? Oh my god. Wait, right? Hold on. Yeppers! Oh wait, no, it's not game. It's not game. Am I fine with this? Honestly, pretty much, yeah. Pretty gonna do like this. It's fine. Just thin these out. You know, I definitely should have just punched the monkey. I should have just killed the monkey, and then I could have done this follow up. But I mean, this is still pretty hard for them to deal with. Because they can't punch into me. Yeah, I got a little ambitious there. I mean, it's okay. And I still have another boss in deck. I should have another boss in deck, and I have Pal Pad. So, like, it shouldn't be that hard for me to close out this game. You could counter gain. But, like, that doesn't do anything because he doesn't have, Dark Energy already. You would need a Dark Energy if you wanted to, Do we need a Dark Energy already on the app, so if you want to kind of get into work. If he touches his Bravery Charm, I'm pretty fine, just like Tool Scrappering, I guess. I'd actually boss, really. Unless he counter catches this, which if he does, that's like fine. So I counter catcher. I mean, he still needs a Dark Energy. With me. I don't know about that. You had a free Crustle right here. Guts the little guy. He's just there. Okay, so if I have boss, I have game. One time. I mean, they have one counter catcher left, so like they can counter catcher again. But I mean, I'm pretty sure if they don't Guts, I just have game no matter what. Like I would have to literally bottom deck. I'm pretty sure. Like I would have to have a boss prize and bottom deck my other boss. I'm pretty sure to lose or to not have game. I actually meant to do that. Brother. Okay. GG's. Good game one. Good game one. Okay, oh yeah, prediction time. So prediction. this should be good. Alright. Okay, this isn't good. Alright, get your predictions in chat. Are we winning, or... Nah. House? Or about a pass? Okay. Yikes. Just go ahead and poke it, I guess. That's fine. Nice. I mean, like, obviously this is still, like, low, but, like, it's better. You just really ripped all that. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's go and get the duck. Seems good. Okay. I do have all, like, the Crustle stuff. So I can't just kind of do this. Okay. That's a Geary. Ooh. I don't wanna banner them if their hand's this slow. I'm assuming they missequenced that. They meant to go into... Okay. Well, fastest match for me for the day? Was it a win? Winner? One against Diancie X Donkek? Are you playing it enough? Is there another tournament going on right now? against... Wait, then how did you win against Diancie EX? You mean Mega Latias? Hold on. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, like it's... Oh, it's spat through a Meloetta and stuff. Okay. Just finished pretty fast. No, it's definitely Diancie deck. But like, how is it a Diancie deck? They don't play Diancie. Or did they play Diancie? If they did, that's kind of illegal. Meloetta. Okay, that makes sense. I guess I can see that being the Diancie. Yeah. I mean, don't mind just playing patient here. Like, I'm not needing to do anything. Like, I can just kind of chill. They do play Mist Energy, so... Oh, they don't play Secret Box. Or they play Secret Box, not Maximum Belt. Okay. Meloetta is a scary Pokemon? Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it can hit pretty hard, pretty fast. Okay, so them not playing Max Belt's actually really good for me. That means like I can more comfortably play my prize mappings. I don't like you. I don't like you at all. They could Artazon for Ho-Oh. I go Ho-Oh, I guess. I'm just gonna play slow. Did they quick search or something the last turn, not use it? Potentially. They shuffled their deck. I think I will Iono them. Of course, I have a little bit more potentially, because I could be building a hand up to something bigger. So, like... Also, I could draw the Watchtower here, so, like... Seems pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to KO this Tatsugiri, just because it's like... That's just a free Fez for him. So, like, I just don't want to give him that free damage. I'd have to force him to kind of, like, have everything he needs. Okay, so he's not KOing me. Unless he goes, like, Ho-Oh, Charizard, Hill. Which, if he does that, that's, like, fine. I could also go Hoa, or Yveltal. Do they play Turo? They don't play Turo. They still have a Jet, though. I mean, now they need to go super odd here, but like that's such a weak super odd. It's like forcing them to have so much more. Just comfortably, just kind of chill. I think I'm fine Ionoing, like, just, because he's, like, setting up his hand, so, like, I'm fine doing this. And if I hit the Watchtower, that's even more insane. Yeah, this feels so much smoother than, like, what I originally had. Like, I just feel like I'm in so much more control. Now I feel more content, like, KOing, this Tatsu. That's fine. Go for the one. Which, I mean, like, he could evolve his Zard and then go, like, punch me, I guess. But, like, that's all of it, that's most of his resources down then. I need to get a water bottle. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me, after this match, I'll get a, bottle of water, and then, like, hydrate. I really should keep one by my desk, though. That's just my bad. So, I'm content KOing this. Yeah, we can just keep thinning down here. Yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Like, I mean, they're doing nothing, really. Like, this Watchtower is putting, like, so much heavy lifting. Sure. and I thinned my deck, like, so much. Now they give me Town Store to shuffle my deck, so, like, I'm fine with this. Or at least like the Tool Scrapper. That's what I at least want. You want a second channel? Unfortunately, I think this is going to be a lot, but we'll see. We'll see. He did use... but he should play 2 boss, so honestly, did you ever just boss punch this? Then you just boss passes? Oops, I whiff an energy. I'm fine with that. He also can Ho-Oh kill me. This actually seems better. Just prevents a Ho-Oh KO. So like... there's Zorua. best bet is he just needs to go boss pass. Just hope I like whiff for a turn. That's his best play. And then you can go bribe for game. But like I feel like I kinda had to take the KO there. Like you shouldn't KO this. I mean, you can't KO it. You have to like just pass. Yeah. Do I get an out? Briar could be prized still. Bench this still just in case. Wins again. Did he just score boss? Okay, no. So I don't know what he's doing. Maybe Briar is actually prized. Yeah, Briar had to be prized, otherwise this play is just not good. It's just game, right? Yeah, can't do anything about that. Yep, GG's. Minute prediction, it's Charizard Dusknoir, versus my deck. This should be interesting. I mean, they're playing him as a ghost instead of Town Store. First. 2 mulligans, pretty nice. Nice. Oh. Let's get it. So, I don't have Hero's Key. So I don't know if I want to go as aggressive on the Crust. Well, I can still go, actually, what am I thinking? I don't have to play slow on the Crust. And we can attach there and pass. This is fine.
sub-only chat turn on? Dude, did it turn on again? Okay, no. It was off, it was off. Let me remove this from my for my quick actions. Double Duskull, that's fine. Oh yeah, I do need to kind of get Psyduck, don't I? Oh, they already used their okay, that's good. That's good to keep an eye on. This. Okay, so they probably get Clucky here. I mean, they can't get anything else, otherwise they're locked out of Clucky and they can't get around the Psyduck. Okay. So I don't have to play like that fast, I could just keep playing slow like this. I mean, like, I don't have to do anything. I could just sit here. Unless there's something I'm missing. I don't see how he's like gonna be able to comfortably beat this board. So I'm just gonna pass. Cause he's down 2 of his 4 lilies. So like it's like he's never gonna. I guess I should retreat into Crustle, maybe. Oh no. I could retreat into Zoroark. I think retreating to Zoroark's fine. I will simply do that. He just has all his energy in hand? That must be the case, Jesus. Okay. It's not boss. And that is one of his Ionos. I'm fine with that. We need so much to be able to like do a big white whammy turn on me. Are we just ignoring? I guess we also could just be KOing me with, I don't know if I agree with that though. Yeah. It's really good, actually. Just grab like Yveltal, it's fine. Actually, one of my 2 Watchtowers. There we go. Well, I'm about to lock him completely out of Pidgeot, so that's gonna feel nice. Is he gonna have the ability to go jet to this guy? Well, that's a given. This is the given. I think let's just do some trades. Are you not afraid to face it? More than I want, need you more than I want to. Show me you're shameless.
We're just going north? No way that's correct. What happens if I just gust that guy? Yeah, like, what happens if I gust that guy? Mess up playing against the low-key through? Ah, unfortunate, man. Dude, what is going on? Like, I kinda just don't want to trade anymore. I'm kinda scared. How many lilies are they down? Oh wait, they're down all their lilies. Okay. So I should be able to win the attrition war then. Now, like if I just want to sit here and do nothing. So 240. I kind of messed up here. That's fine because I can go here. Pass. I kind of forgot I took prizes, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Sure. I think this is fine. Just trying to be left. A boss. So like also a V-Switch? I do. How about Munkidori deck? So yeah, if I get Munkidori E-Switch, I have game. Alright, GG's. An interesting game. Very interesting game, honestly. Munkidori allows prize mappings to become so interesting, honestly. Like, I like this. Night Joker. Power for game. GG's.